Hey friends, welcome back and thanks for watching. Today I have my June favorites video coming a little bit early because sales season's upon us, you guys. There's gonna be a lot of sales coming up soon, and while I am sharing those and even kind of sharing a video later this week about like what you can expect from me, I just love these videos and I just wanted to share things that I'm loving, using, and just my favorites. So everything is going to be numbered up on screen, and I will have the links in the description bar and the comment section for you guys to shop. Some of the products will be linked here. I also have makeup details down there, outfit details, like the whole shebang. It's all down there, but we will go ahead and get started with fashion. I have fashion, beauty, and then some really random good lifestyle finds. And number one, oh, I cannot get enough of this bag. If I had one complaint, just one, it would be that it's not available in a cognac like brown color. It's a deep brown, but you guys know that I cannot stop. The black and white's kind of throwing off camera a little bit, but you guys know I can't stop talking about quince. Well, I got to really play with this bag in New York, and can I just show you, I am like not someone who's easy on my bags. This thing does not show any wear or tear. I mean, I have toddlers who are always digging in here, they're putting stuff in here. Like this bag I have been rough on, and it has amazing structure, and it also fits way more than I thought, which is what made me want to buy it when I was in New York, because I always get super nervous when you do buy structured crossbodies that they're like gonna be super tight and rigid and you're not gonna be able to fit anything in them. And this bag fits way more than it looks like. So honestly, if the only downside is that it's just not available in another color that I want, I feel like it is a total win. It does have an adjustable strap here. You can carry it crossbody or on your shoulder, but I just cannot say enough good things about this bag, about quince. Y'all know I could go on and on about them all day long. Number two is kind of just a lot maxi dresses. I don't know what rock I was living under, but I feel like I put a maxi dress on a couple weeks ago and I was like, I feel like I'm wearing PJs. I feel like this is so easy, but it was a million degrees outside and I wasn't hot because I didn't have like fabric clinging to me. I looked cute. The dress had a print, so if my kid spilled something on me, it didn't show, and I was like, why have I never done this before? Instead of like bike shorts that are very fitted and snug and like a tank top, I feel like maxi dresses are the ultimate mom hack, or just hack in general, because you look good, you feel put together, but you also feel like you're wearing pajamas and you just like look so nice, and you can run around with a maxi dress on. Like you can wear sneakers with maxi dresses. So I have been wearing them nonstop. I'm literally wearing one today. Again, I have all outfit, makeup details, all that stuff down in the description bar. But like I have probably purchased like 12 dresses over the past couple weeks because I cannot stop wearing them because I want to feel put together, but I also just want to be comfortable and realistic. And maxi dresses check all my little boxes. This Coach watch, you guys have seen me wear this in almost every single video, and I knew I would like it. I did not know how much I would like it. Now I will say this needed some major adjusting when it came in. I think we removed 5 links, which is way more than I on average have to remove from my watches. So I would say it's a pretty good size, but this is actually a look for less for Cartier. And I'm not someone who like, I don't collect watches, but if you were to get with me in 10 years and say like, if you could collect one item like in your closet, what do you have the most of? I would definitely say watches, because I just can't get enough of them. This one is so chic, so polished, but very lightweight. It's not bulky. It doesn't squeeze my wrist. I don't like sweat under here. It almost just looks like a bracelet. So I think I love it for so many reasons, but it just being like sleek and chic is definitely number one. I'm putting this in the fashion category, although it kind of should go in like the last category of like lifestyle favorites, just simply because this is a bag. But whether you do bog bags, Simply, I think it's called like Simply Southern is the brand that I have. It does not matter. Listen, these bags are bulky. Yes, they are obnoxious. They're heavy, but you cannot tell me that there is not something so beautiful about being able to hose a bag down if you get it dirty. And I feel like with all the stuff I throw in my car, and I mean, again, I know not all of you guys are mothers or like have little kids, but I do. And so I always just like, I'm going outside carrying 4 million things. This bag is so nice because I can just toss a ton of stuff down in it. And if it gets dirty, it's not the end of the world. It's also like very sturdy, so it stays upright, and so it's easy to look in. Now I did get like an organizer to make it a little bit more organized because it was a little bit crazy. I got some accessories to like make it cute, but just the bag in general, I can't stop. And I won't stop. I will never stop talking about this. It's not just a beach bag. It is a great like multi-purpose mom bag. Okay, the next product, I can't believe I'm even gonna say these words. I found a bra that's better than Honey Love. Well, one of my girlfriends on Instagram, Heather, she actually found this bra, but I got a lift last February, so February of 24. And since then I haven't needed to wear a bra, and I can no longer wear bras that have wires under them. So whenever I'm wearing a bra, I take comfort it's the most important thing to me, honestly, but I usually just wear them because I want the feeling of support, not because I need it. But it's just important to me that a bra is comfortable, and y'all, this is like under $20, I think. And this Honey Love one, it's kind of hard to compare because this is more of a sports bra style where it's like fully you like pull this over your head, versus this one does have the regular hooks on it. But this has cups that you can remove, so it can be even softer. But I feel like the structure of this one just overall has held up a little bit nicer than the Honey Love. And Honey Love holds up well. Like, it's a really nice bra. I have worn this hundreds and hundreds of times, but well, maybe not hundreds and hundreds, but you get what I'm saying. It's just a very good bra that does hold up, but this, for being $20, has held up even more. So I'm just very impressed with this. I love the adjustable straps. I do wear a medium in this versus like Honey Love, I have to wear a large. I am like a smallish D, a large C. I have not been fitted since I got my lift. I probably need to be. But yeah, the medium fits absolutely perfect. It still makes the girls look good. It's seamless, but it's not like a push-up bra, and it is not uncomfortable, which is a win, but also a fraction of the price of these. This visor is amazing, and it's not the cutest thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie, but it covers your whole face plus a little bit of your neck, versus baseball hats that don't. But you don't always want to wear a big full wraparound hat. So that's the reason why I keep talking about this visor, is just because it's not a hat and it covers your whole face. But I mean, style wise, she's not the cutest thing. And then this phone purse strap, you guys have heard me talk about this over and over, and I feel like this favorites video has a lot of newer things in it. But this one I'm going to keep talking about because it's so easy to put on your phone. Like, you literally just take your phone case off, stick the little plastic piece in here, and then you hook the strap to it. And it's like you have your phone on you 24/7, but you're hands free. It's adjustable, it's easy. And so I'm just always wearing this when I'm outside with my kids, because I want to play with my children. I want to hang out with them, but I need my phone just in case my husband calls with an emergency, or if something happens, God forbid, and I need to call him. I don't need to be like, where's my phone? It's right there, but I still have my hands. Now, for the beauty, I don't think I've shared any of these before, but we will start out with the hair clips. Let me just go grab them. I have such an addiction that literally the lid no longer goes on here. So just for reference, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 clips from Amy J, and what started as an order of like, hey, I need new hairbrushes, turned into like a complete ridiculous, like insane obsession, because I did not realize that honestly not all hair clips are made equal. And that really sounds silly, but I have purchased hair clips from Forever 21, Target, Walmart, Amazon for years and years, and they've all been the exact same quality. Good, I like them. You know, some were maybe heavier than others, but I just was like, they're hair clips. And it wasn't until I purchased this brand's hair clips that I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. The quality of these and just like how sturdy this feels is unreal. So I have really thick hair, and usually a clip that's this size from any other retailer is not going to hold all of my hair up all by itself. Yeah, these do. And they do have some of these. Now I will link the Look for Less for these through Amazon, but I will tell you, I bought them and I ended up tossing them, because what would happen is if I had to adjust the clip, I would like reach back and I would pull accidentally, like if you grab another part of the clip, and like I ended up snapping so many of the clips because the plastic was just so cheap. You cannot do that with these. So I know that they're a little bit more expensive than some other hair clips, but like, as someone who has again purchased hair clips from so many different retailers, and immediately these came in and hold all my hair and look so cute, I was like, yep, this is gonna be a problem. But I just like to throw my hair up, and I don't want to deal with, you know, just having it up in a hairball all day. These are so cute. So yeah, we might have a problem. And you know what? not even mad about it. The Make Beauty Brow Gel I have tried before, I have shared before, but it wasn't what I was recently using. I was using Rare Beauty Brow Gel, and the reason I like that one is because it is so sculpting. It keeps your brows up all day long, and they look perfect, but don't look like they have a gel in them. The one downside to that is the tube is tiny, and at least as of right now, to my knowledge, they do not make a bigger tube of the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, and I felt like I was just always having to replace it. So the Make Beauty Brow Gel literally makes your brows stay in place. They feel like they are glued, but they don't look like crunchy, and they don't look like they're glued, but they stay in place all day. But just the fact that the applicator is much, much bigger is why I'm kind of really leaning towards this one more. This Jo Malone candle I'm including in the beauty section just because I feel like Jo Malone and beauty go hand in hand. But whenever people walk in my house, they're like, what does that smell? I'm like, it's my Jo Malone candle. I actually put it under my candle warmer, and I have it going 24/7, and I cannot remember off the top of my head what the scent is. So I will put that in the I'll write it up on screen. I'll put it in the description bar and comment section, but I just love Jo Malone so much. When we went to the YouTube holiday house last October, they had them at the Google headquarters. Like, that was their hand soap and lotion. And literally all day long, I went to the bathroom in the morning time, and all day long I was like, God, my hands still smell good. So it's just the best smelling, just whole line in general. I hate myself for this product, and I want you to understand how good it is, but at the same time, like, don't buy it because you're gonna become obsessed with it, but buy it because you're gonna become obsessed with it. You know what I mean? So this is Rouge Coco Bomb in the number 928 Pink Delight. This is the Chanel lipstick. And I actually found out about this from, you guys know my obsession with Miss Sophia Richie Grange. I think she is so fabulous. And she did a full like makeup tutorial for how she did her makeup at her wedding, and I loved her lip color. Now, her skin tone is different than mine, of course, but I just thought it was beautiful, and I didn't think anything of it. She mentioned this was the lip color she used. Well, Big Brother's always listening. So then I started hearing about this lip color like over and over on like Pinterest, TikTok, like all of a sudden it was just popping up. And I saw a girl who had the same like skin tone, hair color as I do. And I was like, I need it. And now I can't stop wearing it. It's something that you can layer. So like you can definitely get more color payoff if you continue to reapply. It's hydrating, it's soft, it's a beautiful color, but it's insanely expensive just to be a lip product. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This thermal brush, I actually did a full tutorial on my Instagram. I think I posted it on TikTok and even on YouTube Shorts here. So I will link it right here for you guys. That is how I do my hair a good majority of the time. Sometimes I use just like a super fat curling iron if I need to be quick or my hair needs a little heat to help with frizz. But the thermal brush makes your hair so beautiful. It's quiet. It doesn't burn your hair, and I feel like it's pretty easy to use too. So like if you're not experienced in curling irons and you know, you just still want your hair to look really nice, the thermal brush is just always a win. And I did say this one time, I kept seeing, and this is nothing against Bondi Boost, but I kept seeing people talk about it who had the most fried hair. Like the ads were popping up and I was like, your hair is fried. This is not a good example of why I should buy this. And so I bought one from Amazon and I really liked it. It was a fraction of the price. It was good, but then someone was like, girl, don't trust those ads. Like, I'm telling you, it actually is really good. That's just those girls' hair. They were all like blonde. So maybe that's why. And it came in and I was like, oh yeah, she is nice. So it's definitely much, much nicer than the Amazon one. I will link the Amazon one because it is a fraction of the price. But yeah, if you've seen the ads and those girls have fried hair, like that's just them, because it really does not do that to your hair. Your hair is going to be so soft, silky, shiny, and just, it does not burn my hair. But I do also use a heat protectant, so there's that. So the next product is Amy J brushes. Now I mentioned her hair clips, absolutely obsessed with them, but the reason I went to Amy J to start with is because I hear so many people say that her brushes are amazing, and I needed a new regular hairbrush because mine's just old and gross, and I needed a new boar bristle brush for the same thing. I've been doing a lot of slick backs, so that's how you get a good slick back. And they are just the nicest quality hairbrush and boar bristle brush, and I have tried a lot of them. I've purchased a lot of them from Target, Walmart, Amazon, all these different retailers, and there's just something so different about this brand. So if you are serious about your hair care and your hair products, definitely look into Amy J. Now we are moving into the last category, which is lifestyle. I'm gonna try not to get too long-winded here because I did talk about this on my vlog channel, but I started B12 injections last week and I have been beyond happy with them. So long story short, I heard about B12 injections a while back, and I don't quite remember where it was, but it was like all of a sudden I started hearing people say, oh, B12, it's amazing. It gives you so much energy. And I heard some people say that they like mix it with other things. Some people were calling it the skinny shot. And once I heard that, I was like, pump the brakes. I'm not interested in even hearing any more about this, because I don't ever condemn GLP-1s. I know people who have had amazing success with it, but that's just not something that I'm interested in for myself. And I thought that like it was kind of a combo basically. And so I just like put it off, didn't really think anything more of it. And I actually know a girl who just randomly brought up, she was like, oh, I just love my B12 shots. Like, I really think it's made such a difference in my energy. And I was like, is that like the skinny shot? And she was like, well, some places mix things with them, some don't. I don't, I just do B12 injections. So I picked it back up, started doing some research, and I did try supplements at first. Like I tried like vitamins, a really high quality, didn't notice any difference. And then I tried like a liquid vitamin, really didn't notice any difference. So I started getting serious about it, was asking around, and actually found a decent number of people who I know personally who do B12 injections. And they all said the same thing. It helped with energy, it helped with focus, and it gave them really clear minds. And as a mom, I feel like you just can't have enough of that. So I looked into it, and actually Eden, the brand, reached out to me and they said, hey, we have GLP-1s, you fill out an intake form, you talk to a doctor, and then they'll write you the script and have it sent straight to your house. Are you interested? And I said, no, but I do see that you have B12 and I am very interested in that. And they said, great, it's the same process. So you actually talk to a doctor. You fill out like a full intake form. You're gonna tell them what medications you're on, your height and weight. Because it's not a GLP-1, you don't have to like provide any like photos of your body. I don't think you have to like do any blood work or anything like that. And basically I filled that out at like 10 o'clock on a Friday. He got back with me at 1 and he was like, I do think you are a good candidate for this. It's not gonna mess with any medications you take. I hope it works for you. So it came in last Monday and I did my first injection. I am a chronic yawner. I have kids. I get up early and go to the gym. I live a very active lifestyle. I am busy on the go all the time. I have yawned my entire life excessively, like literally for as long as I can remember. And I didn't yawn once on Monday. Not once. I don't feel like I'm constantly fatigued. I don't have headaches. I don't feel lethargic and just like, I feel like I'm just at a good neutral place. I don't feel like I have, this over the top energy, but I just feel good and energized and like refreshed. And I think that over and over again, that's what I was hearing when I started looking into it, is people were like, the fatigue just disappears when you do these B12 injections. And I have been so incredibly happy with the results. Now I have heard some people say that like B12 can help with weight loss. Personally, I have not noticed any changes in my appetite, the way I eat, what I want to eat. I have not gained or lost any weight at all. And if I do notice weight loss, I actually will stop it, just because that's not something I'm interested in right now. But for the time being, all I've noticed is positive benefits: sleeping better, more energy throughout the day, clearer mind, better focus, just like overall I feel so good. So I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice or information. Just look into it yourself, see if it's right for you, and then check out the website, because they have a quarterly supply for a fraction of a price of some of the other places that I had looked into that were insanely expensive. And you literally just have it shipped straight to your home. You give yourself a shot once a week and you will immediately notice a difference. These mosquito bracelets I've talked about nonstop, and I think it's just because they actually work. They're so good. And I like essential oils. I think they smell good, so why not, use them? I just like that I open up this bracelet and I just like smell, citronella doesn't smell bad to me. So I'm just like, oh, I just smell these essential oils, but it keeps the skeeters away. So I wear these when we go outside. My kids tend to play with them, so I don't always give them to them. I do the mosquito clips. But when I'm walking, I wear these. Sam will even wear them, and they just keep mosquitoes away. Make sure you keep the bag to store them in so that they have a longer shelf life. Absolutely amazing. This Supergoop SPF powder, I do know I have mentioned this one as well to you guys, just simply because I have to powder my nose, my like T-zone. It's just an oily spot for me. And I can't believe I never tried an SPF powder before, because especially this time of year, I'm so crazy about protecting my skin from the sun. I put SPF on in the morning. My makeup has SPF in it, but like if I'm going to reapply a powder, it might as well have SPF in it as well, because that's just, again, reapplying that. You can use it in your scalp, you can use it on your kids, and they don't feel like you're rubbing something all over them. So lots of great benefits, but I mean, who doesn't love to just slap on a little extra SPF and keep your skin protected? And then the final product is, I don't know if it's pronounced Soleil, I'm not entirely sure, but this is hands down one of my new favorite products for me, yes, but also for my boys. So I love a good slick back. I usually use the Day like Cactus Styling Cream. Lola V is great. I will link that one as well. Those both, I would say, can be worked into your hair and you don't have to wash your hair after, which is great. If you use this product, you have to wash your hair that night. And it is just slick, but it doesn't make your hair look greasy. It doesn't make it feel like, sometimes, like, you know how your hair can be piecey if you have a weird product? This doesn't make your hair do that. But the smell is absolutely amazing, and it is a hair growth promoting product, meaning it is actually good for your hair and it is making your hair grow while you wear it. So I use it on my boys to style their hair because it really does keep their hair in place all day, even through like sweat, running around outside. Their hair still looks good. It smells good, but it's just still good for you. So I love this product. And with that being said, did I talk enough for you guys? I love monthly favorites videos, and I know I say that every month, but like, they're my most favorite to film. They're my favorite to watch. I could watch people talk about their monthly favorites for hours and hours because I'm just nosy, and I love seeing what other people love. So you can't put links in the comment section, but let me know what your favorite product was for the month of June and something you're just reaching for constantly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you back later this week for normal content, and then the next few weeks we are picking up some serious sale stuff. So love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.